What's up,
Welcome to episode
y'all?
number 110 of Back in the Closet with our two crazy cat
110.
ladies. 110.
It's huge.
Can you believe that?
Can I
Do you
tell you
remember
guys-
where this started?
I do. We were sitting on the beach in
San Diego. Pacific
and
Beach.
we should do a podcast.
We weren't actually sitting on the beach.
No, we weren't. We were sitting at a restaurant near
Yeah.
the beach.
We got those
Hey, Robin.
little Friday is up on the
Oh,
the top of
Friday.
the door in our bedroom. And yeah, she knows how to get down by herself though. So we
Does
don't
she
have
for
to come to
sure?
the rescue. I know you want me to come to the rescue, but you know how to do this, girl. Yeah,
Should I
you
go
just
get
want no, she's coming down. She's like, yeah, let me show you, mama.
Come on,
Yeah?
baby girl. Come on.
Come on, baby girl. Okay, sorry. Welcome everybody.
So we were in San Diego.
Yes.
Days of yours. She's crying. I got to get her.
Okay.
I'm coming,
This
Ainser.
is how it works. So we have, for those of you guys that like follow our social media platforms, you'll see some videos of this what is called the hanging cat condo, where we have like it's a condo for cats that you hang over the door, and it's made of like canvas, and it has all these holes where they can climb in and go all the way up to the top. Well, what our cats like to do is they like to jump and climb all the way to the top. So it's the top of the door. They're on the top of the door and the top of the canvas. It's really loud when they do it. And so in the middle of the night, it scares us. But then they are trained by us.
Indeed.
And this isn't the type of training we recommend for everyone, but they have been trained by us that as soon as they get up there, they look around, they like this, perched view, and then they look at us and they're like, help me down. So we have to go and we have to, bend over so they can jump on our back so they don't have to jump all the way down to the ground. So it's a thing. Anyway,
Wow, you guys. So it's 85 degrees here in Vegas today.
85 degrees. Real
And
hot.
I'm pretty sure it is 95 degrees in our closet today.
Yeah, well, and you just close the doors too.
No,
So.
they are open as much as they were before. I just slid them so I could go out that way.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Welcome to our closet, guys. How are you? Today is the past couple episodes we have been interviewing some amazing, awesome people. Today we're just here to talk,
shoot
to
the shit a little bit.
Shit a little bit.
I feel like we got a pretty fun topic to kind of start off with, kick it off with. But I do want to say, do not miss next week's podcast because we will have the incredibly gifted Dr. Amaya Espandola on our podcast. Many of you guys met her at the Holistic Cat Care Conference this past weekend, and we are so excited to have her on our podcast.
We are super excited to have her on our podcast next week.
And wow, what a gift she has. So
so don't miss next week. But so
I wanted to talk about this. So we just got done with, I think about a Thursday, we were talking about introducing cats. And we were talking earlier about what it's like when you have a cat family and what it's like to be considerate of your cat family under all circumstances. We had the total blessing of having our sissy, Jennifer Lopez, here for 2 weeks. And for the past 2 weeks, she just left on Tuesday. Everyone's still a little sad about it, but she will be back. But I think it's so important when we think about what our cats need to always feel secure and letting our company know, right? Like what a cat family really
sometimes
is.
Sometimes you have to let your company know, and sometimes they just already know, like sometimes my sissy.
Yeah, Sissy knows when you walk into a cat home, you let the cats come to you. You don't go chasing.
She's also a pet owner, so she's very she's been in pet nutrition since 2006. So she's very well versed in the behavior and things, the way that you take care of pets. So
but we've had like an assortment of experiences with people coming over.
Oh gosh.
Like on our meeting this morning, we were telling our girls that we actually have a friend of ours whom we love dearly. That comes to our home occasionally, and I'm sure she doesn't like to,
maybe once
because
a year.
she reacts to cats like they're large spiders. Like
I love that you said that this morning. It's like,
right?
Yeah, that's
exactly how it is. It's like, oh my god, it's gonna close,
or a roach or something. Like, you're getting near my food. No.
Super awkward. But I think it's so important that we have that conversation with people that need to have that conversation with it. This is their home before anything else. I know a lot of cat ladies may feel a little embarrassed. I know that I remember even my folks being like, if they were having people over, they're like, well, let's put the cats away. It's like,
Because
this
they
is their
might,
house.
yeah,
This is,
yeah.
I mean,
They
I
just
get
let
that,
us live here, right?
right? That was a long, long time ago, but that's not something that I would do unless it was a situation. See, now you're sweating.
I know.
Yeah,
I am.
I'm
It's like
literally about to
looking at
start
the
dripping.
glistening on your face
I am
is
so hot.
making me even hotter. Yeah.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
How about my sweaty hand on yours?
Yeah, I'm gonna. I do
It's
not
actually
like
not
hot
sweaty.
hands. I do
mean, they're
not
warm, but
want
they're not
my
sweaty.
hands to be hot ever. I
No.
like them to be cold. Anyway, so we had Sissy here for the past 2 weeks. It was such a blessing. It was so literally easy. And we knew it was going to be. I knew that it was going to be. I think Adrian was a little bit like, I'm not quite sure because Sissy's never come and stayed with us that long.
No.
So
And I'm
and
not
of course
usually-
I spent my entire life with Sissy, so I know Sissy like on a different level of how Adrian knows Sissy.
Sure.
And so I knew that it was going to be easy.
Great.
But it was even more easy than
Oh,
I could have even.
it was actually
And by
outrageously helpful.
Yeah, by easy I mean it was actually helpful in so many ways. One, personally, I think that my stress levels, which is very interesting for me. If for those of you guys that know me, I am very high stressed, and any change in my environment makes me more. I'm like a cat, right?
She
Like
really is.
like a change in my environment, a change in my schedule
Oof.
makes me more stressed. And we didn't actually have to change our schedule, which is a great
Sissy was
thing.
a
We
part of
didn't-
our schedule.
Yeah, she was just a part of our schedule, which ended up lowering my stress. Like it made it. I mean, how many times did I gag? Maybe twice.
Yeah, but it was when we were getting ready to do
And that's
something.
like a daily
Yeah.
thing for me. Like I get by gagging. I mean, like I'm just one of those weirdos
It was
that
those
when I
people
get
that get
real
really
stressed,
nervous and they're like, that's Jay.
that's me.
Every morning.
That's me.
Once she starts like her list is, and I should write this
Once
down.
I start really thinking about my
when she
list,
gets her-
I gag. It's just what I do. I don't know. I don't like it. Every once in a while, it's like to the point where I actually vomit. No lie. But it was like not that at all. Like maybe a couple gags thinking certain things, and usually on a hangover day or something where
That never
stress
helps.
is always higher if you drank too much the night before. So of nobody's fault whatsoever other than mine. that like there's extra stress. It's not the things that are happening, it's the way that I am handling those things. It was so much better. We really enjoyed having her here. And I mean, just the process, guys, so many of you guys, Madison, Sean's
Sean is here.
Hi.
Jody
And,
is here.
Jody, oh my goodness, all of our
Hello,
beautiful VIPs. I don't even think we've told you guys about what maybe Jody, I don't know. I don't think we've told you guys about like what has been happening within our company, within our business. You all know, everybody knows that Sissy is the newest member, the newest team member, paid team member. She's actually been working with us and helping us grow this company since day one. But now she's actually
even before day one, even before the business was filed.
Day one. Yes, before the business was officially filed, she was already helping us. And but now she's able to leave. She left her full-time job and came to work full-time for us.
And my God, just in the nick of time, because it
in the
is
nick of time.
beautifully busy. I love it so
and
much.
I don't know, and it's just kind of like you leaving. We've talked about this when with you leaving your job back in July or June, end of June, beginning of July of last year. It was like, was it just in the nick of time, or was it because
I know
you left? And I believe it's the latter, not the earlier.
Yeah,
I believe it's actually like taking that leap of faith that plunged us into this next level where we're at now, which made us say, let's take this other leap of faith and plunge into, which is again so fruitful and so beautiful. Bringing Sissy on. I'm telling you guys, so a few months ago, we actually split our business. A lot of people don't know that.
Well, I think a lot of you guys, and Jody is here. Yes, we've missed you for the past few weeks as well. But
yes,
Jody is a brilliant businesswoman. I want to give a shout out to her because, as many of you guys know, we kind of kind of. We rebranded our products in 2019.
Right.
So that was a big transition for us. We really wanted our products to look as serious on the outside as they are on the inside.
Right.
And Jody, in a very nice way, bitch slapped us into saying, hey, have you ever thought
You're a
about
little
that?
cartoon. Oh wow, I just touched your boob. Sorry.
Your little cartoon does
Your
just
little
not scream
cartoon
health and stuff, right?
isn't screaming the seriousness of what's going on with your products. And we were like, you're 100% right.
So thus
and
was
thank you.
born Feline Essential, and I
Yes.
feel like it has been such a blessing to us, not just to have incredible mentors in our life, but to realize how better to serve our community. And a part of that really was accomplished in that way. So we had our two crazy cat ladies. We will always be the two crazy cat ladies, but we started Feline Essential as our product line. There's a lot of things that we do as two crazy cat ladies.
Yeah.
We really want to bring value to the community.
So a couple months ago, we actually incorporated
Right.
Feline Essential. So we split Two Crazy Cat Ladies and Feline Essential. So everything so Two Crazy Cat Ladies is still the two of us. And that is the focus is information. It is helping. It is all the things that we've always done, but
sharing all the resources,
all of those things. And then Feline Essential is specifically to sell the products that help cats. So we split those two companies. Now we're running two businesses. And so Sissy being here is so helpful because we and during this process, like it's new, it's still very new for us. So Sissy coming here at the time that she did and helping us to actually just kind of delegate some of the things that we spend way too much time on versus the things that we need to spend more time on, getting information out there, creating content to help every cat parent on the planet and change the world of every cat to live a longer, healthier, and happier life. So that's like the Two Crazy Cat Ladies goal. And then, but the products are also helping that process. So we have to, focus on that too. So it's been
incredible to see just how everything has been happening in perfect time, really.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think even looking back to Lindsay was our first team member to come on. Trish we've known for years. She's been a good friend of ours for years and has always been like, hey, how can we help? What can I do? And her coming on just when she came on, and it's just like, wow. And it's almost always like a step before it's so required. And so instead of us panicking and being like, oh my God, we need someone to help with this, we have these beautiful humans that have come into our sphere in perfect. Jody is one of them, right? Like in perfect time. It's just incredible to see how it's all working. And Sissy, certainly being the newest official member, has been amazing. But
yeah, everything happens, and even today, everything is with Max, everything is it's so interesting how we are just blessed, you if you try to follow business models and different, everybody, you try to take different courses or watch different videos on how to successfully run a business and blah, 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 and all these things. And it's they can get overwhelming really overwhelming.
And it can make you indecisive.
Correct.
So when you have a business that is up and running, I really find
and you're just hustling and doing the things and watching to see what is making what people like, what's making a difference, what's making the change, what's doing, what's building sales, what is going viral, all of these different things. And then focusing in on the ones that you really want. And, for us, those of you guys that know us, we're more about making change than we are about making dollars. But making dollars is what keeps us in business to make change. Right. So it's juggling the okay, we got
change,
dollars and change. I did that again.
What do you mean you did what?
Dollars and change. I didn't mean to say something like that, and I made it into the dollars and change.
Well,
actually, if you wouldn't have said that, I wouldn't have thought about it.
No, but I think it's amazing how blessed we are, and we're blessed by so many people that recognize that there's something that could help, and they just volunteer their insight, or their assistance, that's That's Jody. That's every single one of our team members. That's every member of our community that says, "Hey, can you share some more information on this?" And we realize, wow, there's so many more people that could find value in this information. And there are so many. We were talking with Dr. Amelia yesterday. Was that yesterday?
Tuesday.
Um,
I'm like, I don't know.
and the beautiful holistic cat care conference, and just all the new people that we've 7, 8, 10 years ago, when we were looking for any kind of information to help us better direct a healthful path for our cats, we couldn't find anything other than Dr. Lisa Pearson's catinfo.org. I love that website. Everyone should have that website bookmarked somewhere.
Yes.
But that's all we could find, and it was a lot of information.
It's a lot of information. It's a lot of writing, and it's like one big long.
It's one big long website.
Yeah.
And now we look around, and it's like, wow.
Yeah.
There are so many people out there that are really recognizing how significant our feline family members are, and they're finding their own voice in this community.
Yeah, like
and
Laura
really
Lee.
making change. It is
Incredible.
incredible. So the more people we find, the more people we want to share with you. It's just an incredible thing that we're always given exactly what we need before we even
know that we need it. It's just exactly in the right. It's perfect timing. And what's I guess it like twofold. Like, it's astounding to me that it keeps happening. You know, like every once in a while, you're like, oh my God, that happened in the perfect time.
What a coincidence.
That was fantastic. What a coincidence. And then, but with us, it's just like, it keeps happening. So it's like, it's astounding to me that it keeps happening, but it also makes me want to like kick my own ass and be like, really? Do you not have faith? Like, I keep on, like, the universe just keeps on giving it to us in perfect time. And yet I still stress. I still gag over
yeah, I know. I wish you could take reality as a pill instead of can I just say, Dana, one of our beautiful VIPs here, who has been with us since almost the beginning, said, we love you and have been happy, and privilege is a strong word, Dana, let's be honest, to watch your evolution. To watch the evolution. I literally thought, I don't have my glasses on, I literally thought you said to watch the evolution of your bushes. For the last 4 years.
She said business over the last 4 years. Oh my goodness, right? Because over the last 4 years has been like the ultimate change, like the ultimate growth. Especially over the last 2 years. Like it's been quite crazy. But that's what business is, right? When you're building something.
Jody said, my eyes. I've got misty eyes over this news. Yeah, well, it's your fault. I just have to say the power of a bitch slap, though, in the most beautiful way. And I say bitch slap, but really it was someone who has more experience
the most awesome
with business.
Conversation
ever.
Just
a great, real conversation where she could have, and I think you actually said this, like, it could have been offensive to someone, be like, hey, did you ever think about your logo being not really appropriate for, right?
Maybe.
Instead, it was like, this is something that Jay and I have actually talked about before. And hearing it from someone that we admire and respect was like, okay, it's time.
Let's do that. And then it became like forefront of our mind. And we're like, let's put it into action. Let's do this. Let's do this. Yeah. I mean, meeting amazing designers along the way. And
the designer that we met rebranding on, what was the website that we found? Like
99 Designs.
99 Designs. Thank you again, Jody.
Yes.
She is still our designer.
Yes.
And we have so many exciting
things.
Just
talk to her today. Like we have so many other things coming, and we were like, we didn't know that we were, again, with perfect timing. We didn't know that we were just looking for that we were looking for an actual designer that was going to stick with us and work with us along our entire
and
journey.
Understand our brand and our mission.
Right. We just thought we were looking for a new logo. Right. That's how it started.
And then the universe gave us what we needed before we realized.
And then I mean, literally like 200 and something logos that people were creating and all this. And we
different designers.
And we were just like, this one, we really like her. I like I like how she talks about things. I like how she works with the design. I like how she creates the design. I like her work. I like so much about her. We were like, there was actually a design that we liked a little bit more than hers. And we went to her and we were like, but we really want you as our designer. Like, let's work with
something that resonates. I think that's something that not all of us pay attention to. all the time
What?
is
Why did you
recognizing,
just smack
I'm about
me?
to explain the smack, is recognizing that our intuition is so often ahead of us, right? So while we didn't realize that Laura was going to be like the designer that was going to stay with us for years and do incredible work, she was when she came to us during that very stressful time of trying to figure stuff out, which is what I'm saying to you again about recognizing. We all talk about like taking a beat, taking a deep breath, meditating, doing whatever you need to keep your stress low, realizing that the biggest thing for us is to stay present in our purpose and peaceful in our purpose. And it literally just comes. The next step, the perfect timing, the everything.
Yep.
We're always given what we needed. And
Yep.
here we are almost 21 years into knowing each other. And it's always been that way since I've known you.
Yeah.
So you would think
You would think
that the counter conditioning and
that the stress
desensitization would have worked on you a little bit more.
But we still, I still am a control freak too. Like it's not that it's out of my control to be a control freak. I'm guessing like we all get to choose who we are, but that's something that I haven't worked on a lot. So I still stress about the future. I still stress about knowing, like, I'm a forward thinker, which is super helpful.
I do have to say, you guys have heard that quote. It's like, it's not the direction of the wind, or it's not the wind, it's the set of your sail. What does your grandma say?
Yeah, that is it.
Okay, so basically it's like
You
can't change the wind. You can only change the set of your sail. Well, sometimes in business it can feel like there's no wind blowing, and Jay's constant inner motor is like, don't worry guys, I've got the little motor right here. It's just going to keep
always got the backup.
always thinking, always moving. So I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
I just wish you were less stressful about it.
I know. Well, and with Sissy being here, I am. Or I was.
You said that when Trish came. You said that when Lindsay came, and you're like,
well, it does. All of it is. It's true. It's true. It's true. There's always just more to think about, which turns into stress sometimes for me.
I love you guys so much. So Trish and Sissy are both here, and
Trish said sometimes it just takes a smack.
That's true. And Sissy said, no, you're a control freak, as if Sissy didn't know that since the moment she was born.
Right.
And Trish said she has gotten much better.
But
you have gotten much better. That's true. It's just, it's all about a path. It's just a journey, and it's incredible to be on it and really see the change and there is so much about what we do, what anyone does, that is, you have to make change. You have to know what you want to do and decide to do it. And then so often our experience has just been whatever we're given is for a purpose. And that goes back to 2019 when our house broke, when everything broke, when our air conditioning was out, when our cars broke down. It was like, oh, this is some bullshit. But it turned out to be such an opportunity for us. It changed our perspective. It made us grateful for the roof we had in the guest room with our 5 cats at the time. Like, at least we have this.
Yeah.
It really
it did.
Yeah.
Sometimes the what can seem like the worst of situations can actually be the biggest blessing in disguise, right? For the next journey in your life, which for us, it was, growing what we were just pretty stagnant for.
That's what actually got us on social media, because I didn't want to do videos, and that actually made us start going live.
Yep.
In our backyard, as many of you VIPs remember.
We love going live in the
backyard. Because the whole house was wrecked, and that was our only opportunity to continue growing our community. And
Thank you, Madison. Madison gets it as far as controlling stress.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And you are a beautifully stressed human. I wish sometimes that you.
I wish sometimes it didn't come out in like gray hairs and wrinkles.
I wish sometimes it didn't come out in little snappy little comments, but
that's true too.
We're learning and growing together.
We learn,
and it's incredible. It's like all the imperfections really do make for something incredibly perfect that you didn't know was perfect.
Yeah.
Everything is amazing.
Yeah. Well, and back to Sissy coming. So like the cats, it was very interesting seeing the cats when she came to the house. She doesn't, like, she's been here obviously
throughout the years.
Not enough with our younger ones. Like she hasn't been here a lot with our younger ones, so they didn't really know her or her sense or her dog sense or anything like that. But to see them, especially Madison was like the because you guys know our Black Panthers, Friday and Zorro, they are like people.
So social.
They are very social. They come in and they're like,
who are you?
Like rub up against you, jump
What are
on
you
your back.
doing?
Like they don't even know your name. They're just like, hi, love
Yeah.
me. Twist and Pooh Bear are more standoffish. They like their
They're like,
space. They don't
we
like
could
things to be
give
changed at
zero.
all. Yeah. They could basically.
Twist will come around. Pooh Bear will
Yeah.
always be the one that's like, oh, you're getting into my space. I'm going to go into a different space.
Yes. And he's the same way with us.
Twist can be very affectionate.
Yes. Yeah.
With people.
But Jack and Madison, our youngest, are going to be 2 this month in a few days. What day is today? This is the 24th of March. Wow. It's the end of March. That's crazy. But Madison, we call them our COVID babies because we got them in 2020, and there was no
Not
company. There were no people coming over. We took, if you guys watched our Think About It Thursday that we just did on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok live that are introducing them took several months to get them acclimated into the home peacefully. And then, and so they've always been a bit more skittish when it comes to new people.
Yeah.
Madison is like oh, you're cool, run. Right. Oh, I like you, run. and she was like that with Sissy at first. By the end of Sissy's trip here, Madison wanted to only Sissy. She wanted to go to Sissy. As soon as we lay down on the couch to watch a show, she would jump up on Sissy's lap. She wanted one of those last nights, she was doing the equal opportunity thing. She was going over to Sissy and then she would come over to me and then go over to you and then go over to Sissy. It was really cute. But you could tell that when Sissy left, she missed her. In fact, yesterday she was like laying in Sissy's spot, and I was like, she misses
Sissy made her workstation downstairs at our little dining room table, and she had a chair, and
every day.
Oh my goodness, yes, little princess Sissy. That's her chair. Interestingly, Pooh Bear is in it today.
Oh, I took a picture and sent it to her yesterday. He was in there yesterday.
Yeah,
and I was like, look, who's in your chair today?
Mm-hmm. Right? They missed their Sissy.
They missed their Aunt Sissy, yes.
Oh my God. But it's wonderful to have company that understands that this is their home too.
Yeah.
And is considerate, and there's not any kind of conversation you have. Although I do think it's important to have that conversation, especially when you've got, company coming over with small children, to kind of give them just a 411 and don't chase the cats and pull their tails. Like, just say it. Don't be embarrassed. Make sure that your cats are safe, and that your company is considerate of them.
Yeah. And Trish just reminded me, although that's not what she was saying, she said, oh, she was missing Sissy, so sweet. Yeah. But the last day that Sissy was here, she went missing. So on Madison went missing, and all 3 of us spent like an hour and a half going through the entire house and then outside, because I'm like, she's not a door dasher, but what happened? Because we had the AC guy come over to do the yearly inspection, fall or summer inspection or spring and whatever, to check our AC, and he was definitely not considerate of cats in any way, shape, or form. And he comes in with his big old ladder, and he's just like chomping through the house, and I saw Madison
freak and just go running downstairs, but then I couldn't find her anywhere. Could not find her, and her favorite hiding spot when she does get like freaked out is right here on top of this suitcase. She'll just
in the closet,
snuggle right up here. So we're like, she's got to be in here somewhere.
Yeah, we were looking everywhere. Forever. Every one of us looked in here probably 5 times a piece. And then Adrian found her in the laundry room under the cabinet, which we never even open. We don't even
I don't know how she got in there.
I don't even know what all's in there. Like, it's like stuff from the people that sold us the house. Like, that's how gross it is. That might be
not that the people that sold us the house are gross. It's just old stuff. And
yeah, it's old.
What bothered me was this is a good reminder for all of us to clean out, especially when we know how dangerous chemicals can be, detergents, that sort of thing. We need to clean out that whole cabinet because
Yeah, well, I want to
freak
take out that whole.
out
I want to take out
when I
that whole
saw what
area.
all was in that cabinet.
Now that is
like,
where I go to
Pine
sometimes
Sol
when
and-
we're doing when we need props for our.
I know, but we just need
We
to
just
leave
need to
that
find
shit
a
in the
different
garage.
place. Yeah,
That
we need to
all
find a
needs to go
different
in the
place for it
garage.
because when we're looking for props when
Friday,
it comes to
am I
like
right?
chemical cleaners in your house I'm like, oh yeah, underneath there in the laundry, there's like some Pine Sol and some some of those
Windex,
like
some-
big chemical things, and then I always have to clean it off with the dust to use it as a prop. Yeah, there you go. That's the truth. So yeah. Anyway, we found her. She's okay, and she's fine now. She misses her sissy.
Yeah, she does.
So so let's just wrap this up. This
Let's
is just
wrap it
like
up. What a beautiful day. What a beautiful.
It
It's
really
really.
is.
I love that these podcasts. Sometimes we don't know exactly what all we're going to talk about when we come on, but it is like an opportunity for us to talk about
And
the
it feels
reality
like
of
we
things.
decompress a little bit too.
Yeah, because we're so blessed. We're so blessed. And we're so blessed by all of you. We're so blessed by our babies. We're so blessed by having a home that actually has a roof on it now.
Yeah.
We're so blessed by our team members. It is just an incredible experience. And I feel like all of us, it puts me in a completely different mind space. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on in the world. There will always be crazy stuff going on in the world.
Always.
Not to devalue it at all because there's some serious stuff, but I am very, I don't know, refreshed right now. Just thinking about what's going on in our little sphere,
world.
in our little family. I'm so grateful for you guys. I love you
Yes.
guys so much.
Yeah. So thank you guys so much for joining us on episode number 110
110,
of Two Crazy Cat Ladies Back in the Closet.
Do you hear her?
Do you hear that? That's Friday scratching on the mirror behind you. Okay, so that's
Baby girl.
yeah, so that's it. We love you guys so much. Thank you again for joining us, and we will see
Happy
you very
Thursday.
soon.
We'll see our VIPs tomorrow night. Love you guys so much.
Love you guys.
Mwah.